Point number one, your path is yours alone. It says, no one else will walk the exact road you do. Your journey is unique, and every experience, both good and bad, is shaping you in ways you may not fully see yet. Comparison is a trap that distracts you from your own path. The more you embrace your individuality, the more aligned your life becomes. Your path is yours alone. Embrace your individuality. Embrace your uniqueness, right? I was just at a panel discussion prior to this episode, and I was with other really dope creators. It was at Syracuse University. It was an awesome event. And one of the moderators had asked about comparison, how to not compare your journeys to others, especially when you're starting out in like content or whatever avenue of life you're in. And something that I said was make that distinction between or make that shift from comparison to admiration. Something that I've learned is that comparison will take the joy, will make you feel like you're less than, will make you feel like you're not good enough. Admiration is finding the things that inspire you in other people, and then applying those things in your unique journey and understanding that you can do the same for your life. It may not look the same, and it probably won't because you're a unique one of one, but just seeing them do it, seeing them accomplish things, seeing them create certain things is showing me that I can do the same. That's what admiration says. So make that shift from comparison to admiration, right? It says comparison clouds your vision. When you measure your progress against someone else's, you overlook the beauty of your own unique journey unfolding. I love that. You overlook the beauty of your own unfolding story. You know, so often we're constantly comparing our journeys to other people's. We're constantly looking at the next man or woman and just focusing on what they have going on. And all that does is cloud our ability to see the beauty that we have in our own unique journey, the beauty that we have to see how things unfold in our own unique way. But when you fall into the trap of comparison, rather than watching how things unfold, you think that they should be going a certain way because you're judging it off of somebody else's path. And when it's not looking exactly how this person or that person's journey is looking, you think you're doing something wrong. You think you're not good enough. You think you're less than. But no, your journey is unfolding on its own unique timeline, in its own unique way. And being able to move out of the seat of comparison and move into the seat of admiration will allow you to embrace your own unique journey and really watch the unfolding with an open mind while finding admiration in other people's journeys to inspire you to keep going rather than making you feel like you're not good enough. We're not comparing, we're admiring. We are not comparing, we're admiring, right? It says authenticity attracts alignment. The more you stay true to yourself, the more life will bring you the right people, opportunities, and experiences. I've mentioned this before, your vibe attracts your tribe. When you are moving in an authentic and aligned way, you will start to attract things from that space. But when you fall into the trap of comparing your journey to other people's comparison, what you start to do is you start to try to be somebody you're not. And when you start to move in a way of being somebody you're not, you're going to start attracting things from that place. And that's why things aren't going to feel aligned. That's why things are not going to feel like they're working in your life. Because you're attracting things from a place of not being true to yourself. And so the first start of your journey, the first step you need to take is really making steps and strides down staying true to myself, because I don't want to attract relationships, environments, circumstances, and things into my life from a place of not being true to myself. No, I want to attract the things that are for me. And the only way to attract the right things that are for you is to truly be yourself, is to stay true to you and your unique journey. It's not easy to do in the world and society we live in, right? But like I always say, we don't want ease, we want growth. We want character development, right? We want healing. We want transformation. We want abundance. We want positive shifts. And in order to step into those things, it's not going to be easy. You are going to sometimes have to go against the grain. You are going to have to sometimes go against the status quo and what's normal in society. But you're not normal because you're a one of one. Being truly yourself is not normal. It's something that nobody's ever seen before. So you got to lean more into that. Some questions that you can ask yourself, especially with navigating your own unique path, is what parts of your path feel unclear and how can you embrace the unknown, right? What parts of my path feel unclear in this moment, right? Currently, in the season that I'm in, at the end of April, I will be leaving New York, where I've been living the last 3 years because I got my master's up here and everything, and I will be kind of stepping into an unknown season of what does this next chapter of my life really look like. I know I'm going to go back home to North Carolina, be with the family for a little bit, but what does that next real step look like, right? And rather than allowing that to make me worry and start tripping, no, I'm going to lean on faith, and I'm going to trust in the unknown. I'm going to lean into it with a curious mind, knowing that there's opportunities and blessings on the other side of it, as long as I continue to take strides, stay true to myself, and have the right perspective. As long as I have the right perspective, right? But asking yourself these type of questions can allow you to start having that dialogue that's so healthy to have with yourself, rather than seeing something or feeling unclear about a certain thing or having to step into the unknown and thinking that it's the worst thing ever, thinking that you're doing something wrong because there's no clarity. You moving in the right direction does not mean you're always going to be clear on everything. Because a lot of times, in order for you to start moving in the right direction, you have to really start living in faith. You have to really start trusting in things that you can't see. So when you're moving towards being more authentic and aligned, and that lack of clarity comes, understand, no, I'm still moving in the right direction. I just have to learn how to navigate this time of my life in a more aligned, healthier way. Right? I got to start viewing this as an opportunity to lean into rather than an obstacle to run from. It says, where in your life do you need to release comparison and trust your own journey? Ask yourself this question. Where in your life do you need to release comparison and trust your own journey? For me, an area I really had to release comparison was from the financial aspect, right? You know, when you get into content creation or a podcast or starting a business, whatever avenue you're in, it's very easy to feel like you're not enough because you're not making as much as other people, right? You're not fully financially stable in this field, and right, and you start to compare your journey. Oh, they're doing this, they're doing that, they have that, and that's what I was kind of falling into early in my journey. And I had to really, really get clear on, first of all, why did I even start this journey in the first place? It had nothing to do with money. It had everything to do with authenticity and alignment and fulfillment, right? And so early on, I was really able to overcome that and stop viewing, people who have more money or who are more successful in this field as a reflection of me not being good enough. But no, it's just they're on their own unique journey, and that's where they are in their journey. I'm carving out my own lane. I'm going down my own path, right? I'm going down my own path, right? It says no one can walk the path for you, but if you walk it fully, you inspire others to walk theirs. Come on. It's not about getting people to walk your path or finding people to walk your path. It's about unapologetically walking in your own unique lane and inspiring the people around you to do the same. That's one of the most fulfilling things, when you understand that just by you being you truly taking leaps of faith and stepping into your most authentic and aligned self. You are not only growing as an individual, but you are also inspiring the people around you. And that is a beautiful thing to know. That's a beautiful thing to know. Family, friends, close relatives, whatever it may be, you're inspiring people. People on social media, you're inspiring people. Right? You're inspiring people.